What up? What up? It's the Sports Mix. It's Big Kenny checking in. Need y'all to like, comment, share, subscribe. Subscribe button down there in the corner. Just wanted to come to y'all right quick, man, just to see if y'all been watching these conference finals in the NBA. Eastern Conference, Western Conference finals going on right now. In the East, you got Miami and Boston all tied up 2-2. Last two games been kind of blowouts right out the break. They playing they back and forth. I think it's gonna go 7. I picked Boston to win that series in 7. Guys getting banged up. Some little injuries popping up. So guys, playing the game, missing the game. You know what I'm saying? So that series, man, I think it's gonna go down to 7. A lot of they playing tough. A lot of good defense. A little old school at that. You know what I'm saying? Kind of throwback. They're going hard at each other. Good series. Even with the blowouts, it's still a good series. And then in the Western Conference, you got Dallas Mavericks and Golden State. It's 3-0 right now. Golden State, I think they're going to close it out tonight. Send Dallas. Dallas will be on the beach tomorrow morning. Them dudes will be flying out tonight, headed to the beach, and they get to regroup for the summer. It's a one thing about Dallas, they definitely when you look at them on paper, they overachievers. Not a lot of high draft picks. Not a lot of high value guys as far as the league is concerned. A lot of role players. My guy Luka Doncic, I'm a fan. I like watching him play. I like how he played. I like that he's aggressive. I like that he, gets what he wants. Even though, he's putting up big numbers in the losing effort. He's showing that he's the real deal in this league. In my opinion, I think he's definitely a star in this league, and probably, two legit players away from taking Dallas to the next level. You know what I'm saying? And Mark Cuban is known to do good by the players. So I don't know, I don't know what the free agent market is looking like this coming season and potential trades they could make. But I know Luka definitely needs another legit scorer to side the team up with him. Somebody else that can, consistently put the ball in the hole 25 to 30 a game. And then because the league going away from big people, I always want to say a big, but just somebody that can clog that middle up a little bit, create some mismatch problems. But he just needs another one or two guys that can, help with that scoring load and take some of the weight off his back. Golden State is Golden State. They got their 3 core players with Steph, Clay, and Draymond, and they just build around them guys. Seemingly through the draft over the last few years, and they couple key free agents here and there, but they actually have gotten younger. Around the guys that playing them guys over 30 now. So, you got younger guys that's fitting in. They got a system. They run the system well. Everybody plays their role. They don't seem to fight over shots or who's the star or who's not. They just play well together. One thing took notice the other night. They just move so well without the basketball. They're not sitting around, camped around the 3-point line like you see Dallas doing. They just looking to get threes off, where Golden State, they're going back door. They're getting easy layups. You know what I mean? They're making the extra pass off penetration. You know what I'm saying? So they're just playing very well. But they always play the way, with the movement, the ball movement and body movement. It's just beautiful basketball, in my opinion. But as far as Golden State, one player in particular have been kind of getting some little notice, if you will, and that's Andrew Wiggins. And Wiggins, man, to me, first off, he was the number 1 overall pick. I want to say back in 2013, 2014, something like that. Number 1 overall pick to Cleveland, I think, and then Cleveland ended up trading them to Minnesota to get Kevin Love when LeBron came back to back to Cleveland. And so, it was a lot of people. I remember a few people at that time, maybe not nationally, but people that in my circles, was saying that Cleveland was making a mistake because he was a player that could groom, they could groom and possibly he was going to be a star in the league. The thing was, man, when you bring a guy like LeBron in, you trying to win right now. You know what I'm saying? You're not trying to groom and build a team. You're trying to take your shot right now. So I understood the move. And so it was just like, all right, what's he going to do in Minnesota? He going to go to Minnesota. He going to have opportunity to be the guy there. And, he gets there and he struggled. You know what I'm saying? He struggled, I think, being in the number 1 seat, being the guy that as Charles Barkley said, to drive the bus. He's not a bus driver, if you will. But what's happened with Wiggins is that he figured out his role. He's a hell of a role player to have, and he's a guy that you don't have to count on to carry your team, to lead your team in scoring, but he's a guy that can score for you. He's a guy that can score buckets. He's a guy that can get you, clutch baskets. He can get you 20 to 25 any given night. Just being the second, the third, sometimes even the fourth option. Just depends. He don't have to come out and have the pressure on him to know that he has to score. He just plays his role. He fits right into what they're doing. When you got, Steph Curry that's going to take the bulk of the shots, Klay Thompson is going to get his fair shot, his fair amount of shots. Draymond is going to facilitate to them other guys. He'll take a few shots. He's not going to take as many shots as the other guys, but you got Lee and you got them other guys that's able to go off and get you some, get you 25 to 30 at any particular night. So they don't have to do it every night. But I see people taking notice of Wiggins, and he had some big plays. He had a big play Sunday in the game 3 when he dunked on Doncic. It was initially called a offensive foul, and then they changed it to a no foul. But he to me, man, Andrew Wiggins, I just hope somebody don't go off and pay this guy a lot of money expecting him to be a number 1 or number 2 guy for a team. I think he's in the perfect role. If he is to move on, I don't know what his contract status is at this time, but if he is to move on from Golden State, and go somewhere and get paid, I hope that he goes somewhere where, again, he'll be like a second, a third option kind of guy where there's no pressure on him. He can kind of just fill a role, take shots with no pressure on him, and be a pretty solid player in this league. So I don't think he's a superstar by any nature. I think he's a solid role player. I think he's a solid guy to have on your team, come off the bench. He could start for a lot of teams, but he can come off the bench as well. He would probably be a great six man on teams that's built have good players around him, where he don't have to come in and do the superstar things. So, I just wanted to touch on Andrew Wiggins. Give my little 2 cents. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about Andrew Wiggins, man. What y'all feel about Andrew Wiggins, the way he's playing right now, the role that is he? Do y'all feel like he's a superstar? Do y'all feel like he's becoming a star finally? After being the number 1 pick, like I said, in 2014, I think 13 or 14. So that's just my 2 cents. Let me know what y'all think, man, in the comments. Like, share, subscribe to the video, man. I appreciate y'all support. Thank y'all for checking out the Sports Mix. Peace.